What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be testing two really good exhaust systems for the Audi RS3, the AWE kit and the ECS Tuning kit. Now, as far as pricing goes, the AWE kit is $2,600 if you go for the SwitchPath, which will have an active valve. The ECS Tuning kit with a valve is $1,200, so nearly half the price. I've had the AWE kit on this car for the last 2 years. My car is also equipped with mid-pipes for all of these videos. But linked down below, I'll have the mid-pipes that I have, as well as the AWE kit and the ECS Tuning kit. So let's go ahead and take a look at them, how they look side by side now that I am in the middle of the swap. And then we're gonna get to a bunch of sound videos between the two kits, and then of course give you my opinions and see if each of these kits are worth their different price point. So let's take a quick look. So the AWE kit, which this has like 4,000 miles on it since I've had it on for quite a while, you're gonna get a muffler on the driver's side, and then on the passenger side, you have this straight pipe where the valve is connected. So that connects right to the factory plug. So when you put this into dynamic or the RS modes, it will automatically open, and then technically half of the exhaust gas will be coming out of this. Half will still go out of the muffler, but you're gonna get that really nice, loud 5-cylinder sound. And then with it closed, of course, you have all the exhaust going through the one muffler. Now, the way AWE does their muffler, it has 180 technology, so it's not even a muffler, it just resonates the sound to eliminate all drone. And then we just have a straight through pipe all the way up to the mid pipes. And then for the ECS Tuning kit, this one of course is the valved one. Now we have two different mufflers. We got the branding on it, which is pretty neat to see. It's on the underside of the muffler. AWE has a plaque on that front side of the muffler. So with this, all the exhaust is gonna come through here, split evenly between the two mufflers. You're gonna get a valve on each side, just like your factory kit. So with that, when the exhaust valves are closed, the exhaust is gonna go into each muffler and then come out this back pipe, obviously quieting it down. And then when the valve opens up, it should be just a straight pipe all the way through it. So we will see how that all sounds. The rest of the piping, this has many more pieces. So we have 3 parts to this center mid pipe, whereas that one just has 2 parts. And then there's also a couple other pieces that I will see as I install it right now, how that all goes together. So both kits are going to utilize a factory valve to where you just go through your drive modes to activate the louder exhaust. The AWE kit doesn't use the side one on the driver's side, so that one just gets buttoned up. But they're also going to utilize the factory exhaust tips. Both kits just kind of have the exhaust tip themselves sitting inside of the bumper's exhaust tip. So they're going to look the same, just those 2 mufflers is going to be the biggest difference. So with that said, let's go to some launch control and some driving clips of each of these. Obviously, as of right now, I am still working on installing the ECS Tuning, but then we will cut to the future once this kit is all installed. And I'm going to go over my review of these 2 kits. Which one should you buy for your RS3? And by far, get mid pipes no matter what you do, just because that really wakes up this 5-cylinder. So let's get right into it. So on to driving with the ECS exhaust system. So with this in comfort mode, slowly accelerating. You guys can't probably hear it with the camera audio, but there's gonna be a little bit of like that deep bass drone type of sound. It's not like an annoying amount that drives you crazy. I'm not a fan of any type of drone, but I do notice like 2,000 RPM driving, you hear just that deep bass of the tone of this exhaust. It's a very deep sounding exhaust, which is pretty unique for this 5-cylinder. The 5-cylinder, in the AWE version, really screams with the valve open and sounds bone stock with it closed. This one, you definitely know that there is an exhaust on it just because you had that deeper sound. Give it a little bit of throttle. Yeah, it just has that deeper tone, which does sound pretty good. When you open up the valve, it doesn't really sound that much louder. From the outside, you can tell it's a bit louder, but it's not that drastic. And then once again, you just have really deep sounding tone. It sounds really good overall. It's not that loud. As you clearly heard, the AWE is a lot louder valve open versus this valve open. But when you're accelerating, you have just a really aggressive tone to it. Each shift has like a thunderous boom in between gear changes. So it has a really cool sound to it. It is a lot louder than a factory RS performance exhaust equipped with mid-pipes by far. And again, for the price point, it makes certainly a huge difference. You hear a little bit of pops under just slow speed as well. So it's got a nice setup to it. One last down and back. So yeah, as you climb the revs, it's got a good tone. It doesn't ever like scream 5-cylinder at the top end of the rev range. So that's the biggest difference I think you're gonna notice between the two. But again, just a really clean sound. Can't really go wrong. It's just a good all-around tone without being too loud, too wild, but significantly better than a stock configuration. So back into the AWE kit, slowly accelerating. So revs staying under 3,000. So from my perspective, there's no drone at all. You don't hear any of that like deep bass in your head. You hear just a little bit of like that 5-cylinder unique tone in the back, but it's nothing loud. It's nothing really that would make you think you have a aftermarket exhaust with mid-pipes. So AWE's kit with the comfort mode valve closed is impressive how quiet and tame it sounds. Now the RS3, the valve does automatically open when you floor it a little bit, so give it some juice. So valve opens up over like 4,000 RPM, still in comfort when you accelerate. But once the car tones down again, you just have no drone. It is super quiet. Not to say that the ECS is a droney exhaust. It just has a very deep tone, and there is kind of that bassy drone in that like slow RPM acceleration. Into performance mode, valve fully open. A lot higher pitched tone. So it doesn't have that like deep thunderous like bass between shifts that has a higher pitch tone for sure, but this is more of like that 5-cylinder scream. Now I own obviously the Gallardo with the V10. The 5-cylinder engine is very similar to a V10, and this has kind of that V10 sound when you do the right exhaust modifications. And with this combination, you hear more of that screaming V10 soundtrack. And then back in the comfort mode, again, we have no drone, super tame, super quiet. So AWE's super well-rounded. So after hearing these two exhausts back to back and then driving the car talking about the two exhaust systems back to back, ECS versus the AWE, are they worth their price point? Is the AWE worth roughly double the price? Yes, absolutely. The technology that AWE has put into this 180 technology muffler is fantastic. You can drive this car with the mid-pipes and with the valve closed, when all the exhaust is going through this section, all those drone frequencies get flipped around, canceling themselves out, and it sounds nearly bone stock. That is phenomenal technology that AWE has put in that, and that's why you pay more for a kit that has that type of tech in it. You can probably do a straight pipe kit. Even if I did a high flow catted downpipe or something, you are gonna get a stock sounding valve closed experience with AWE's exhaust system. That's why it costs more money. Valve open, you get the glorious screaming 5-cylinder straight pipe sound. It is insane. AWE's exhaust is extremely good. You have quiet and loud. It is perfect. And even in loud, there's no drone. Now, this ECS tuning kit is a significantly cheaper kit, and they commonly have them discounted for about $1,000, which is the same price as Audi's RS Performance exhaust. This sounds way better than the Audi factory RS Performance exhaust. We did not spec our car with that, given I knew I would be doing aftermarket stuff. But if you don't have that kit, don't waste your money on it. You can then get the ECS one for really good pricing, $1,000 to $1,500, depending on what deals they are running. And you're gonna get a really nice deep tone to the car. Valve closed and valve open, they're not really that much difference like AWE's. There's just a little bit of that kind of drone frequency under kind of that sweet spot of like 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. It's still fine on the highway, but you are gonna notice that. So at the end of the day, I think they're very well worth their price point. If you want the best, the AWE kit really just offers you everything you're gonna want in a car like this. The ECS one, if you're on a budget, you just don't really want to spend that much money on a kit, this is a really good way to go just to get a better sounding car for sure. So I think they both have done a really good job pricing these kits, making these kits. They both offer something different at a different price range, and it is great to be able to offer both of them just because everyone has a different budget and a different taste. So there you guys go, comparing ECS to AWE for these active exhaust systems for the RS3. Fun to see two different price points and what you get and why some exhausts cost more money. Really cool to see all that. With that said, that is it for today's video. I will have all the exhausts linked down in the description, the AWE SwitchPath, the ECS Valved kit, as well as these high flow catless mid pipes, which really make this thing scream. That is it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.